On behalf of Marillac St. Vincent Family Services, thank you for joining us for the special limited viewing of a Doula Story. This documentary features Loretha Weisinger, who was a maternal child health field pioneer and one of the first doulas in the country to work with teen mothers and their families. For 25 years, Loretha was pivotal to the success of Project Hope, ensuring that our young mothers and their families had healthy births and healthy babies. The program began during the 80s when teen pregnancy was skyrocketing across the country. Our community in Chicago's West Side was experiencing a high rate of teen pregnancies with almost no resources available to meet the unique needs of teenage girls and their families entering pregnancy and motherhood. Healthy birth outcomes were vital goals for us due to the high risk of premature births, low birth rates, and even death for our teen participants or their babies. Sadly, today, Chicago's South and West Sides have the highest rates of maternal deaths and morbidity in all of the United States. Loretha had a calling, and she knew it was dedicating her life to working with our young mothers to ensure their survival and their babies' healthy start to life. And boy, did she do that. We are proud to say that in our 40-year history, we have served over 850 women and their families with a 100% maternal and infant survival rate. We have not had an underweight baby in over a decade. Doulas are at the core of this success and proof that women of color can survive a pregnancy when provided with advocacy and resources. We hope you will enjoy a doula story highlighting Loretha's journey for birth equity. We encourage you to stay tuned after the credits to learn more about Marillac St. Vincent Family Services and Project Hope. Thank you.
This film was supported by generous grants from the Irving Harris Foundation, Sundance Documentary Fund, the Spirit Foundation, and the Susan A. Buffett Foundation. Contraction and push. Deep breath. Chin to your chest and push, 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 push.
This is what I was born to do. No matter how much time I spend with the girl or how little time, you're nurturing her so she can nurture the baby.
Want some ice cream? You smell that?
Ask him, do you like ice water?
You heard Loretha.
Ask him. Ask him.
You like ice water?
That make you feel funny talking to him? Because you're not used to that. You get used to it. The more you talk to the baby, the better he's gonna be. I am a doula. It's kind of a strange word, but it really means labor coach in Greek. But when you work with teen moms, it's really a lot more than that. Now you didn't feel it? You don't feel it? He's kicking my hand. Look, put your hand there. Keep your hand right there.
Not feeling that?
How are you gonna breathe during your labor?
Your nose. That's your mouth. There you go.
And you wait on the next contraction. Don't run from it. Don't be afraid of it. If you need to scream one time, whatever, scream, because it hurts. Even when you get pain medication, you're still gonna feel it. It gets harder and harder and harder, and it gets really, really hard and really bad at the end. But labor is not pretty. It's bloody, it's shaky, and it's scary. But you're not gonna be alone. I was born here on the west side of Chicago. I work at the Marillac House in Project Hope. I only live 3 blocks away from the Marillac House, so it's my neighborhood. There are about 6 other programs like this doula program in the city of Chicago.
Project Hope.
In our community, it's very poor. People don't have much money, and the doula service here is free.
You swung in that swing when you were a baby. Now you're a big girl with your feet up in it. See how clear they are? You can see the whole outline of it. They couldn't see the sex of it.
That's the baby head. That's the whole body.
This place allows us to work with young ladies that's early pregnant or later in the pregnancy, through the delivery, and from 6 to 12 weeks after they deliver the babies. And longer if we need to, but we don't just leave them with no support.
Remember, after you have your baby, right?
Y'all gonna call the parents.
Turkey or watermelon seed.
Bring watermelon on to parenting class with you, okay?
When I was a teen mom, I had a child at the age of 16. I was like really going crazy. I didn't know where to go get help. You know, I even was about to attempt suicide because it was so hard. And I thought that no one was listening to me. You know, I would go to different places and they say, well, we can't offer you that service here. So I go to another place and they do the same thing. So like I said, I was ready to walk out there in traffic and say, well, if I go out here and act like I'm crazy, then maybe somebody will listen to me.
When did she have? About a month ago. Okay. Here. Call this number.
Everywhere we go, we try to recruit. We ask everybody, do you know any young ladies that's pregnant or parenting? And they'll either tell us yes or no, and then we'll get the information.
Hi, honey. Hey. Hello. We're from the Marillac House. We have a parenting program. Everything is free. It's not mandatory that you come. You can come once if you don't like it. You don't never have to come no more.
People can look at teenagers and say, oh, look at her, she's a bad girl. She shouldn't have gotten pregnant. Look at her, she looks like she's only 12 or 13. But a person that's gonna come to you for help is not coming to be judged. And you're not the higher power, so you don't have any right to judge them. You judge them and they'll know it right away. And they'll turn around and leave and you will never see them again. And then you won't be helping anyone.
Me, my mother was stealing my money. And you know, I got a baby to take care of. Like, her father's not around. He's in work release now, but you know, she was taking my money from me and my child.
My father, he drove me away from a lot of things. Like, when I was about 15, 16, he kicked me out the house. Then I got pregnant. That's what made me get pregnant.
Some of the girls do come here and they haven't been parented in a nurturing way. Unless you feel that feeling, you don't know how to pass it on. And I tell them, is it okay if I hug you, if I give you a hug? And then they'll tell me, yeah, and I give them a hug. And then I say, now you see how that felt, I'm hugging you, not trying to get anything from you. Nothing but a feeling. Nothing but to take you where I am. Hello, ladies. Hi, sugar. We have some clothing items. You are welcome to take any and every piece that you want. Don't be ashamed of taking things because these are nice, comfortable shirts that you don't have to be squeezed in. Oh. Decided to come and join us, huh? You come in at a good time. You want to start exercising. And Daddy, you're the daddy. What's your name? William? Okay, I'm Loretha. You're welcome here anytime. Anytime she's here, you can come. Even when she's not here. If you just want to talk, this is a place you can hang out and talk, okay? We have a treat today, pizza. We don't normally have pizza, so you better eat.
If we doing exercise,
Are we gonna exercise today? That's what you want to do?
That's why I can't.
Come on.
Because I'm hurt.
Show mama again where you hurting at.
All up in here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. And then keep on going, my duty hurt.
And you're behind?
Yeah.
Stand up. Put your arms on.
Ooh. These pains make me want to cry.
Okay, look at me. Look at me. Come on. Breathe. In your nose. Look, come on, come on. In your nose and out your mouth. Okay. Relax. There you go, just like that.
That's what I'm supposed to do when it hurt.
Don't squeeze and don't tense up. Just relax, just like that. Keep doing that.
Okay.
You believe me that it's gonna make it better, right?
Yeah, that did.
Okay. You might be in early labor, honey. It's okay. I mean, babies come at all different months. What do you want? Talk to me. What you want?
I don't know.
You need for me to just go with you now?
Yeah.
That's what you're afraid of, being alone? You know what? Come here. I love you enough that when you're going through this, everything else will stop, okay? Although I have girls here that's new, it doesn't matter, okay? They'll understand. I'll be with you, all right? I won't leave you. Okay? Don't cry. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay? I'm on the way to the hospital. Yeah. Mama can't babysit today. All right? Call me later. All right, bye-bye. Breathe. Relax. Come on. It's hurting worse?
Yeah.
It hurts. It's getting worse?
Down here.
Down here?
Yeah.
Breathe slow. Slow your breathing down. No matter what, don't panic. The best thing you can do right now is keep breathing slow. Breathe. She may be in labor and she may not be, but she's scared. You can't just say, well, everybody's afraid. I mean, that's normal. Go home. Get over it. You can't do that. That's why hospitals are not friendly to young teens. They're taught medical. Get this done, A, B, C, and D, and that's the way it has to be done. But then I'm coming in on the compassion part, and I say, wait a minute, she's afraid. Take that into consideration. And until somebody say that, then they won't. We'll worry about this right now. So they taking her up, and they asked me, by the way, who are you? Her mom? I hesitated. I wanted to say yes because I know that would get me back there. That's an instant ticket. But then they said, no, you're not her mom, so then you have to wait. And we'll come back and let you know when you can come back. So this is the part that's really frustrating to me, because my thing is, once I promise my girls that I'm never going to leave them, then they believe me, and that's part of the trust. Now, I've broken that trust by leaving her. She's thinking about that. It turned out that it was false labor and dehydration. But the teen moms not knowing a lot, they'll panic more and they'll go to the hospitals faster.
Meats, fish, and beans. Eat at least 3 servings every day. Beef, pork, fish, chicken, turkey, beans, eggs, and nuts are all in this group. My daddy told me I couldn't eat pork.
Why? What's his reason?
He didn't give me no reason. He just told me it wasn't good for my baby.
Okay. Do you like pork?
No.
You don't like pork? You don't even eat pork, do you?
No.
But what's going on right now?
I had cravings for pork.
And what did you do about your cravings?
Ate it.
But who's craving the pork?
The baby.
Was your baby okay when he ate the pork?
Yeah.
You still felt him moving and everything?
Yeah.
He probably was jumping around a little bit more, wasn't he? Okay. Did that answer your question? You're going to read this book to the baby. Read it over and over and over. When you read the book, say, "Ooh, the wonderful Wizard of Oz." What? You like that too? Oh, yeah, look great. Can you see it? Oh, you over here? I'm sorry. All right, you see it over there. Spell the words out to your baby. Tell your baby what it is. Tell the baby the different colors. And I guarantee you, when your baby get here, your baby gonna be quiet when you read. He's gonna look up in your eyes. And this is what you want. You don't want your baby to be the one that go to school and the teacher say, all right, come on, children, come to the carpet area. And you got little Johnny over there picking stuff all at the floor, eating it or throwing it at Susie. And then when you get your baby home, you say, what'd you learn in school, baby? Let me see your little homework folder. I didn't learn nothing. I had to stand in the corner. And then you mad at your teacher, at the baby teacher. Why? You did not teach your baby how to pay attention. Teach him now. Why you got the opportunity? Why he can't get up and walk away?
Oh my goodness.
In the beginning, everybody had told me I was gonna grow up to be just like my mama, have a baby too early and all that stuff. And then they brought me up in the church and I thought I had let the whole church down. I had to deal with everybody at church that you know better than this.
Were you embarrassed, Shane?
Yeah.
Now how do you feel about it?
I feel all right with it now, I guess.
You feel you worked some of the things out?
Yeah. Like once I told my mama, it was like just a heavy burden had been lifted off of me and I can deal with it now.
What'd she say first when she first told you? It's like, how dare you?
I mean, what's the initial shock of, you know, her age and everything, you know, and you want her to finish school or whatever. But then I just know I have to be there for her. So yeah, it's now it's exciting to become a grandmother. Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Paul.
How are you?
I wanted to know if you can give me some literature on, what's it called?
Norplant.
Norplant.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can do that. You get it put in your arm.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it. It's excellent birth control in that very few people get pregnant on it. But once we put it in, it tends to stay in there for 5 years.
Right.
You got another question?
she's keeping track. It's a good thing she's writing things down.
I told her to help me remind me because I be forgetting.
They have to come with at least 3 questions to every doctor's visit.
Okay.
And she's supposed to have them written down. So she
Those
didn't
were
write
pretty,
them down. And
those
she
were pretty good questions.
called them up to my head, so I wrote them down.
All right.
Can you make a note in her chart that she's having a doula?
Oh, yes, I will, for sure. It's something that happens so rarely. It's going to be...
Yeah, because sometimes they have the question of there's only 2 people could be in the room, but then we have the permission from the doctor. Then
I see what you mean. That'll be no problem. Can I listen to your baby?
And you see all your organs in there? That's where you look on the inside.
When you have sex, you said it don't hit the baby, so where it go?
Right here. And the cervix is the opening to where the baby's gonna come out at. It's thick and hard like an apple. So when you're open, I'm not gonna tell you when or when not to have sex. But when you're open, things can go in, like infection, germs. I'll tell you that. I can't tell you to have sex or not to have sex, but I'm just going to explain to you in a way that you'll know. And use your own judgment. My job is to give the girls their voice back. This is what happens to you when you did not open up your mouth. You got pregnant. So now it's time to wake up. Open up your mouth because they're about to be moms now. And I don't want to think of a mom not being able to speak up for herself. And then she's going to bring this baby here and she's not going to be able to speak up for the baby. You have your contraction numbers and you have the baby heartbeat. If you see your numbers going down because you panicking like that, breathe in your nose, blow it out your mouth. That's the only way the baby going to get air is if you breathe for them. So if they come running in there with the consent forms and telling you, you may have to have a C-section. Could you sign this paper right now? You better be breathing. Like, what? You talking about because of those numbers? Aren't they up now? What? And they be like, what are you talking about the numbers? What do you know? What you know? Then they're not gonna treat you as a person that don't know nothing. So then who's gonna be in the room with you? Nurse, doctor, who?
They're gonna be steady coming in.
Nurses in, out, right. When do you usually see a doctor?
When it's time.
If it's like 2 in the morning and you go to the hospital and they say, you're gonna be having your baby sometime tonight or either in the morning. Even if it's a holiday, you call. How was school today?
Fine.
Okay. Be good now. Don't stop. Do what you do every day. You know what we do every day. That's right. Can I get my high five? Can I get my high five? Did you all get your pencils and paper and stuff?
Nope.
I brought it over there.
Oh, you
Color
those
pencils?
color
Yeah, the markers, everything.
Oh, I
Bags
got
of
it.
them. Okay. Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, let me know if y'all need some more. Oh, how many girls am I working with right now? I believe about maybe 17 right now. That's a heavy load. It is stressful and hard on me, you know, hearing all the different stories and hearing what's going on in their lives and how hard a time they're having during the pregnancy and thinking about what kind of life they're gonna have with the baby.
Some of the girls are using ecstasy and just want to find out more about that and what effects that has on the baby and the pregnancy.
It's hard, but with the help of my teammates, my co-workers, yeah, we kind of work it all out together.
We haven't had that many 12, but we've had quite a few 13, 14-year-old, 15-year-old. They're getting pregnant younger, and I can see why that they would be drinking and smoking and doing a lot of other things that maybe they really shouldn't be doing at age.
Because at that age, you don't really want to believe anything. You still think you're invincible.
That's right.
You probably really can't even believe that you are pregnant until you see an actual
older
baby.
gas, though.
Yeah.
Right, they're getting with older gas. They're not with gas their age. They're with the older gas.
29,
I'm talking in
30.
20 and 30s, you know, older. Yeah. When the boyfriends get older, that means, you know, you're going to get pregnant real soon.
Yeah, and you have more access to the money and the drugs. Because the little young guys, I mean, what could they buy you? Potato chips, pop. The older guys, they used to having their own. So
some of our girls have
they'll
cases
pass it to you.
where they have been caught selling drugs. You know, so it ain't like they got a clean record out there. They got some background.
Oh, let's get ready. Put on your happy face. Where we're going today is we're going to see Lanisa.
She's more baby-fied than the rest of our girls, more spoiled.
Yeah.
But I was in labor day for yesterday.
How many times you done been in labor then?
No, more like 7. And you was at the hospital?
Yes. We talked to you Friday.
I know, y'all.
But you could call, wait a minute, you could call when there's nothing wrong, but when you go to the hospital in labor, you don't call.
Cause I don't be thinking to have your number with me.
Nessa.
How many times you call me a day?
I know the Marillac number.
You call
the cell numbers, you call me.
And I call Lisa to ask for your cell phone.
Well, okay. You know the Marillac number.
My baby.
What? Tell Boo Boo you sorry, baby. Just play along with it.
Okay. Boo Boo, I'm sorry, Boo Boo.
The baby.
The baby ain't upset, it's you.
She want the baby to get some attention from you.
The baby is okay. But it's you, Boo Boo. Okay, calm down.
You fired. That's my
Okay. Okay. Remember you said that. Oh, you fired me.
Sometimes you have to take your mind where the teenagers are. And the teenagers at this state in the game, it's all about me. Me, me, me. Mine, mine, mine.
Y'all want my page?
No, we back we backing up a little bit, okay? We're not going there yet, all right? Can you just go along with us, just this one time? We know it's always about you all the time, but right now, it's all about the baby. Yeah, okay. I had a baby for selfish reasons. It seems as if I had a baby to show my mom something. I felt in my heart that she didn't know how to love children, so I was gonna have a baby and show her how to love a baby, which is ridiculous. But a lot of times, young teens, even today, they'll have a baby for that reason. I want you to breathe deeply and slowly. Breathe deep. Allowing your baby to become more deeply relaxed. In this environment, absolutely anything is possible. State something that you need or want.
Peace.
Peace. What does peace mean to you?
No problem.
No problem. apartment 6. In the morning, we'll make out a schedule on which girls need to be seen. There's never a guarantee. Even if they say that they're at home, they'll leave. How you doing? Ooh, nice and cool down here. Nothing. Sometimes the mom don't want a lot of people involved in their family life. Sometimes the grandma is under DCFS or whatever, and she doesn't want anybody in their house. Sometimes they don't have all the other things that other people have. They don't want people to know a lot. The closer you get to their family, the more you're gonna know about the family. So some of them, they just shy away for those reasons. It's not that they don't want the help, because they know that the help is good. They'll take the help for so long. And once you get closer and closer and closer, then they shy away. This is one of the participants. Hello, Shamika. Hi, how you doing? You ready? Okay, we'll be there probably in about 30 minutes. Lisa, could you sign me out? Shamika Murphy. I've been missing you. You been missing me? Yeah. You went to school today? You went to school? What you want to do? Hey there, watch your hand. How are you doing? Fine? Yeah? Who nose is bleeding? Yours? You okay now? Shamika is 19. She has 3 children already. A 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Most programs, they don't take girls in that have other children. And my thing is, I'm not gonna enable you to just sit around and keep having babies and just keep helping you, no. As long as you're going to school, working or something, I mean, you still need the help. Let's take a walk, Miss Shamika. What kind of birth control were you on before?
I was on the shot, but I had went in the hospital because I had caught blood clots in my chest. And the antibiotic they gave me decreased the effect of the pill.
And they told you that it would make your depot not work right?
Dr. Bowler told me that after the fact. The doctors in the hospital didn't tell me that.
So first you tried nothing.
Right. When I got pregnant with him, that was my first time.
And that was a rude awakening, right? You're like, ooh, you have sex, then you get pregnant, huh? So then you tried birth control pills?
I was on pills. I did the pills for a while, but when I got with his daddy, it was like, I guess a fairy tale. Cause I couldn't get my man on him. I just was stuck on him until I got pregnant. We supposed to get married, and we went to the little engagement, the little party and all that. But
yeah.
Just didn't work.
Ready, go! Woo!
You gonna laugh now, huh?
You like that, don't you? Woo! She usually cry. Ooh! You gotta play with it. I want you to close your eyes for a few minutes. Just pretend you're off somewhere on the island and there's no one around you. And you close your eyes and you imagine anything you want to imagine. You block out all the sounds around you. Now I want you to walk over to this magic carpet that you see sitting on the ground. And then you're gonna sit on it. And then you're gonna lay your body down real easy. And you're gonna relax. And this magic carpet is going to begin to take off, but you're not going to be afraid. And when you do go through your labor, this is all you have to imagine, and take yourself back and pretend you're in this safe place. So you relax and let those contractions do what they need to do. And you take yourself back to your magic carpet and you just relax. Now that you're laying down on your magic carpet, you're gonna lay down and relax. And breathe in the warm air from the sun. Now your magic carpet is gonna gently rise. It's gonna slowly rise. And rise, and you're not afraid. You're in a safe place. Breathe, baby. Breathe. 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 Come on. Look.
Take this away. Oh, it's coming.
Just don't tense up. Relax. Keep going.
I can't do it for
Yes, you can. You can breathe.
Push it down like you got boo-boo. Baby. Come on, relax. It's out. The head is out.
Push.
Happy baby.
Oh, look at them. Oh.
Right after that birth, then I came to work. I don't know what you call an adrenaline junkie, but I have so much adrenaline going through my body that I can't rest. And to keep my mind sane, I have to tell the story. So my first reaction is to go to work and get it out of your head. It's over with now, then I can breathe. Okay, I've been looking for you. Where were you?
Today,
Oh, yeah.
Go pick my baby up.
Ooh, you coming to group?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll be back. All right.
Aretha, I woke up yesterday, I was bleeding.
Sharika told me, we're gonna talk, okay? As soon as I come back. All right. You need to stop carrying her.
I need a stroller.
Okay, we're gonna work on that. I'll work on it today. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
I don't really know how to slow down. So it takes other people to give me permission to slow down. So last week, one of the sisters, she called me downstairs. You know, she sat me down and she talked to me and was asking, how the children and everything. And one thing led to another, and I just broke down and started crying. And that's what she was like, you're under a lot of stress. Even thinking about it now, it's just bringing it back, but. In this work, it doesn't allow a lot of time for personal things. I do have 3 7-month-old grandbabies that I do care for a lot. And when you're trying to make ends meet and there's little money, that stresses me out a lot too sometimes. It's not the work alone, or it's not the family life alone, it's the combination.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I have 4 children and I have 10 grandchildren. My oldest son, he had his child at 16. So he followed my footsteps. My 26-year-old, he doesn't have any. He doesn't want any. And I have a 21-year-old. He has a 5-year-old, and he has twin boys now. In my son's instance, they didn't have children to show love. It was just they were out experimenting and they got someone pregnant. And they knew the rule in our house was if you ever got anyone pregnant, then you don't just drop them, you don't abandon them. I want to know all my grandchildren.
You scared? Don't be scared. Look, it's just a teddy bear. It's just like Ernie. A teddy bear eyes. Here's some eyes move.
My mom was 17 when I was born, and she was married though. I wasn't married, and I was 16. And I guess that's, to a mom, that's one of your worst fears, you know, having your daughters repeat the same thing you did. When my daughter came to me to tell me that she was pregnant, my first reaction was disappointment. I had hopes for her. And I thought back on myself. I said, I was 16. How dare I get upset at her? This may not have been something that I wanted for her, but she made a choice.
Santa Claus coming to
You got you a new baby sister, Elijah? See, Bernstein Bear have a little baby sister. You see that?
I got one little baby.
Yeah, now you have one at home.
New baby, all right.
Okay, call her.
Micaiah. Micaiah.
Can you tell she can hear you?
Because she trying to turn her head. Turn it a little bit.
And how did that make you feel the first time you saw her do that?
I was laughing.
You was. It really tickled you, didn't it? She liked my voice. Some young moms, they cannot get with the idea of talking to a newborn baby that's not going to talk back.
She always do that.
So we have the mom call the baby, and the baby will slowly turn its face to her. And that gives the mom a sense of, like, you see it like, wow, over her face. So this is opening up the communication line right there. She did come real quick, didn't she? You remember that?
That's why I went to crying. Came to. I wasn't ready.
Man, I want my mom.
That's funny to you, Grandma? Yeah, that's funny because she shall not be trying to find a way to make me be there. And I lax out all the time. I'll never be there. I had 9 of my own, and they said, look in the mirror, and I never saw it, neither one of mine be birthed in the world. And ain't nobody else seen mine be birthed in the world but the doctor. So, hey, do what you gotta do. You're grown, you say you're grown, so be grown. This is the process.
What did you expect?
Well, like you being the first person that, been in the room with me, helping me, that was different. I knew you was gonna do all that because you've been telling me, but
you didn't really believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It was a lucky one.
Let's see, 609, 609. She's pushing. I'm a labor coach. Yes. When I walked into the room, Kiki was pushing for a good little while, maybe close to an hour or so. When she saw me walk into the room, it's like her face lit up. And once she saw my face, she relaxed. And I was so glad that she hadn't actually had the baby yet. So that was a relief to me. And it was glad that she was welcoming me also.
There you go. You're looking at your mommy.
Hey.
Hey.
Call her by her name.
Aviance. That's my pretty lady.
It feel good? Although she has in her mind that she wants to breastfeed, for whatever reason, anybody today can change her mind. I hear the father saying different things that's not for the baby, those are mine. Things like that wears a woman down.
She don't want to drink no Similac.
What is he talking about? Let me see something. Hello? How you doing? You trying to get my baby off the breast? Huh? Yeah, my baby. This Loretha. This baby gonna drink breast milk. No, it's not nasty. It's good. When she says it's nasty, then we'll stop giving to her, okay? That's a promise. I'll promise you that. Okay, for the next couple of months, all right? Okay.
A couple.
In a couple of months, then we're gonna work on you some more.
Call me back in 30 minutes or when you get home from school. Yeah, all right. Love you too.
Now he wanna fight.
Yeah.
The other benefits of the breast milk, you gotta tell him. You're giving her all your immunities. And this is protecting her. This is one of the benefits of breastfeed. That you have your baby right there in your arms, you can always touch her. The more you rub her, the more you help the neurons connect. And the smarter she'll be. Have she looked up into your face? How did it make you feel?
I don't know.
You know why she's looking at you?
Why?
Because she's in love with you.
She in love with me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she's looking at you. She's in love with your face. Babies love their mom's face. And that's the first thing that they can recognize. And the first thing that they can see that's plain. Nobody can get in between that bond. Nobody. I want you to show me how you want to breastfeed your baby. Just pretend this is your baby. And I know you want a boy, so we're going to pretend that that's a boy. Okay? So show me.
I want to breastfeed like this.
Okay, let me suggest to you this. When you touch the baby to your breast, he's gonna open his mouth like a bird, like that. So when you see that mouth open up and the bottom lip will come down, that's your clue to stick the baby on that. Take this hand and that hand and work them together.
Like that.
You know, we keep up with each other as much as we can. And you know during this time I'm supposed to be keeping very, very close watch on you. But with your situation, it's been kind of hard. So this is a young lady that went from apartment to apartment like on a spin dry cycle. You know, it spins and spins, and wherever she falls out, that's where she stays. Okay, you moved from your sister's house, and then you decided to stay with the baby's father for a while, and that didn't work out. And then for a minute, I kind of lost you.
Well, I wasn't living with him. I had just was staying there. No. Thing is, he did so much in the past. I can't trust him. And I told him if I had to, fight and stuff, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna be fighting and all that. That's too much stress. Even if I ain't pregnant, that's too much. I rather just let it go. I told him no rap music around my baby. None. My boyfriend, he like Tupac. Worship Tupac. Ooh. I'm like, all Tupac be talking about is this girl I got, and ooh, I ain't raised my baby like that.
He's gonna probably, give you frustration about all the things that you're doing, like the breastfeeding and reading to the baby and playing the classical music versus the rap music and all that. But as intelligent as you are and as strong-willed as you are, you just keep doing what you're doing. Because you're showing that you're doing all the best things for your baby right now, and you know what's best for the baby.
Guess what you gave us? Gonorrhea. Don't cuss at me. What? What'd you say? So what they say? That I got gonorrhea, ain't not too much more to say. Besides what medicine to take. I don't know what they look like. Do you think I ever had gonorrhea before? Hey, whatever. But you know what they do for us, don't you? I'm through with this. You call me when you want to see your baby. He gonna tell me he told me he was sorry already, but he didn't tell me he was sorry for giving me no STD. He told me he was sorry for sleeping with that girl. That's a totally different thing, and that was a long time ago that you told me you were sorry. I want to hear some more apologies. I am a worthy woman. I'm supposed to be shown that. He don't understand. He never had a real girlfriend before. I need to take care of my baby first, not her daddy. Who is it? Marillac house. You don't have to cry. I got you. Just hold on a few seconds.
Whatever the reason that she's crying, you're showing her love by picking her quick. Hugs don't spoil babies. It just lets her know that she's important. And mommy's gonna come to the rescue.
Yes. She's in a safe place.
Yeah. And that's not considered spoiling. Call her name.
Aviance. Aviance. You hear your mommy? Oh, there I go. I hear my mama over there.
She got a good view. How does it make you feel when she talks to you?
Oh, I like it. Cause we be having real conversations. I be telling her about her daddy and stuff. I be like, he trifling. She be like, I like, okay, I ain't gonna talk about your daddy no more.
Did she get upset?
Yeah. She don't like when people talk about her daddy. I don't know why he ain't ever here with her.
Don't tell her bad things about her daddy. About her being half part of her daddy.
She gonna think I'm talking bad about her.
Yeah.
Oh no, mommy love her baby. See, that's what she do. I don't want to hear that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I not mean to talk about your daddy.
You okay? You at the Marillac house today?
You ready for Halloween, man? You ready for Halloween?
You see, he gotta get dressed for Halloween. Okay. Here I come.
So you gonna cover my Halloween clothes? Lady, with that beard. Lady, you gonna cover my Halloween clothes up with that big old beard.
Look, you don't see her. That ain't your mom. She was the last one that didn't have it. She didn't get no nachos back. It must just went away. But you're not feeling the pressure or anything. At the bottom. Not no like hard pushing. This your rabbit? Yeah. Since I've been a doula, I've had different things going with my body that lets me know one of the girls are in labor. I can't tell which one, but something goes on with my body. Earlier in the daytime, I was hurting in my side, on the left side. And then later, towards early morning, late night, I was hurting on my right, in my back. And that's when I knew that the baby was pushing. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Breathe back. Breathe. In your nose. Out your mouth. What you gonna do? Take off around when she screaming out?
She right here.
You gonna help me hold her leg, right?
At first, yeah. For a little while, I'm gonna help.
Okay.
But
come on. Hold her around me. You're not gonna die.
right on me.
Deep breath. Blow it out. Blow it out. Relax.
You're 8 centimeters.
Could I get some drugs before I get to you?
No, you didn't have to can take it. I told you it wasn't gonna get no harder. You doing it.
No.
Oh, Mom.
I'm not.
Yes,
you are. Yeah. No, I'm not. 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 Get that off of me.
Baby's saying, I want to see the snow, Mom.
Shh. Please don't be all that. I don't want to hear it right now, okay? I don't mean to be mean, but please.
Take nice deep breaths.
Sometimes babies like to get stuck a little bit. They're large.
Just take a
Don't push.
Oh, get a shot right there. That's gonna deaden that area. Okay.
Ow.
I know, this doesn't tickle, I know.
Oh, my booty.
No, when the medicine kick in, she's gonna give you a little snip down there, okay?
Oh, my booty hurt.
I know, it's the baby putting pressure. I gotta give you a little bit of a snip, okay?
Just a little snip. Push some deep breath. Come on, come right back. Don't stop. Don't stop. Come on. Don't take a break in between. And you grab your air and just come right back. Come on, push. Push. Push.
Push, good, push it, good, good, good.
There you go. Come on.
Push.
One big deep breath. There you go. Just like that. Push it. Push. Deep breath. Good down.
Push.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ton, look. Kevin, taking her over.
There you go.
I need to massage your uterus. Okay. Yeah, sorry. This baby was a tight fit. Now you need stitches.
Look at that. Look how big she is.
You don't want right now.
Look at how she looks before they take her away.
You okay, dear?
After the birth, it's not over. It's not complete if you leave the mom and she's saying, I don't want to see my baby, and you just so tired and you say, oh, well, she don't want to see the baby, I'm going home. We can't do it like that. It's going to take those extra hours. How many hours it take? You have to have some kind of bonding with the mom. Shoulder slobby. Bye-bye. Ooh, another day, another baby. Project Hope, Loretha speaking. Jatan, yeah, how you doing? There's too much noise there. You say they're jumping all over the baby's head. So is it okay then if I come see you over Jesse's house? All right then, see you in a few. Bye-bye.
Even though I was in all that pain and I was just thinking about myself and my pain, but when you say that hard, I was like, oh no, I got to breathe my baby. I'd rather go through all this pain for some weeks than, for my baby to come out something wrong with it or something. You did real good, because without you, oh my God, I think they probably had to do a C-section, because I would have stopped pushing, stopped breathing.
Yesterday I went over and we were talking about some of the things that you said you wanted to accomplish. This is your individual program plan. For your 6-month goal, signing up for school, right? We're going to call the school and see what it takes, what papers you need to be working on, like IDs and different things like that. Signing up for financial aid or whatever, we're going to start working on that. So if I seem to be a little pushy, that's one of our goals. And did anything on here sound like you can't do it? Take her arms. Gently pull both her arms out. Let's see what she'll do.
Oh, Tim, Mama.
What's she doing?
Pulling back. Pulling back. She's strong.
See what she did? Grip down. You know what that is? That's a hug. You hug mama? Yeah. When mama get a little down, she can just reach over and get a little hug from you, right? Yeah.
Yo, skip, look at her skipping.
Fall. Say fall.
Over the past 40 years, we've served 850 women in the parenting program. The United States has one of the highest maternal mortality rates of developed countries. We've been fortunate that we have not lost any moms during labor and delivery. And this is really important because in Chicago, Black and brown women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die in childbirth. The mothers we serve are very strong. They're very resilient. They're very ambitious. And through the program, they've made connections so that they are able to support one another. They're giving and they're receiving, and the outcomes are phenomenal.
To learn more about A Doula Story, our community engagement campaign, and community doula programs, please visit our website at adoulastory.org. To purchase a copy of A Doula Story, please visit our website, adoulastory.org, or call this toll-free number.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If you have a load you have to bear that you can't carry, right up the road, I'll share your load. If only you'd call me. You just call me, please call me anytime. You just call me.
This film was supported by generous grants from the Irving Harris Foundation, Sundance Documentary Fund, the Spirit Foundation, and the Susan A. Buffett Foundation.